Are you tired of being alone? Are you getting bored? And do you just want to connect? Now this is episode 6 and it's Divine Direction. We're almost done, one more to go, and here we go! Woo! What a long series. We are at episode 6 of a 7-part series called Divine Direction. Thank you. Yes. If you don't know how this works, this is a series called Mondays. What? This is a series on Mondays that is called 7 at 7. 7 at 7 is at 7 o'clock GMT time, and it's only for 7 minutes. We go a bit over, under, around 7 minutes. And it's about a topic that you guys can decide. So please comment below what topic must I tackle next, go research about and have some fun with. And leave it below down in the comments. Yeah, do the typey. 7 at 7 is a motivational, you can learn something Jesus based, awesome series, and I'm so glad this is happening, reaching out everyone, and everyone can take something away from it. It is for Christians, non-Christians. Obviously I am a believer and it is Christ based, so please just have fun and maybe it will change your life. And today we are at number 6 and this is called Connect. It is so wonderful to see all your beautiful faces. Now let's start. When I realized I wasn't only made to serve in the church, but to serve other people as the church, connecting with others became a paramount. You see, you can't serve without connecting. And who you connect with will change your story that you tell tomorrow. And this has been true throughout history. Just consider the man that wrote most of the New Testament, and his name was Apostle Paul. Now Paul wasn't actually always a Christian. Paul was called Saul, and Saul was from a city called Tarsus, and he was an angry dude. Like what? He was so angry he persecuted and killed Christians. That was his dream, his goal, and that he wanted to do his line of work. And if you don't like Jesus groupies, he is the perfect guy for you, I would assume. And you would have loved Saul. But after taking the lives of those who believed that Jesus rose up from the dead, Saul became one of them. His transformation was so big and so radical and so freaking awesome and so life-changing that Saul, later on, his name was Paul, immediately wanted to tell other people about Jesus and how amazing he is and this life transformation that is in himself. He just wanted to speak it and get excited about it. He just wanted to tell everyone about Jesus. But there was a tiny problem. He wasn't really credible, and the Christians didn't really trust him, well, for obvious reasons. And the book of Acts put it really quite simply. When Saul went to Jerusalem, he tried to become one of the disciples, but the disciples were afraid of him, not believing that he truly was one. And you can't blame the guys. Like, this dude has freaking killed Christians for fun. He just wanted to get them. Like, I wouldn't want that guy to run my Bible study on a Tuesday evening. Like, no. What? Paul had a problem. Paul had a problem. And he did everything in his power and what he can do to reach out to anyone that can to listen to him so that he can share his story. This newfound passion in his life. He just want to get it out there. Paul's choice to connect didn't just change his history. You see, it altered the whole history behind it. One choice, one connection made a difference. And that friend and that connection, his name was Barnabas. You may be one friend away from changing your story. Now I want you today to actually go read about Barnabas and Paul. In the story of Acts, you'll see their relationships, you see the connection. Now Barnabas really risked taking Paul to the other apostles, the leaders that Paul actually tried to kill once. Now what happened? Paul's new friend, his new connection, Barnabas, staked his reputation on Paul, and the other disciples gave him a chance. and the rest is history. You may be one friend away of changing your story. You're one friendship away from a better marriage. You're one confession away from overcoming an addiction. And you're one conversation away from being in shape. And you're one mentor away from actually discovering your gifts and understanding your gifts and to becoming a better leader. And I want you to go think, and I want you to ask yourself this one question. What do I need to do to connect? Especially in this isolation time, we feel so alone, and yet there's thousands of ways that we can connect. And I want you to use this opportunity to really delve in on what change you can do. We're doing this course of divine direction, but are you taking the 6 steps that we have so far to making a difference in your story? And you can only do that through if you actually try to exercise these movements and to connect from now on. There's different ways of doing it. You can ask for a prayer. You're one connection away from a change. And you know what? Maybe you have to ask yourself, where must I disconnect? That is also a question and a whole different story we can delve into. But I want to read you today's message, and also I want you to go remember after this video, I'll put up some Bible verses. Go study it, go read it, go read the context around it, go read the story, because it just might change yours. And I want to read you this last wisdom words from Proverbs 13. Walk with the wise and you become wise. A companion of fools suffers harm. Go read into it and let me hear what you think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's such a pleasure to be here, and I can't wait to see you next week. Cheers.